All success have a currency, and that one currency can buy you any success in any field within the world, and that currency is not money. To find out what that currency is, that with it you can buy any success in any field in the world, watch this video to the end.
It's my East China. I'm an expert global business solutions expert and your real estate success strategist known as the mayor of House to Business Channel, where I discuss only business and you can do business directly with me, called My Ace TV, and you can check it out right here. This channel is my personal contribution channel where I'll be giving you exceptional values on business, personal finance, personal development, and life success. And I'll be doing that with a lot of fun because my one word is fun. And I always seek, teach, inspire, create, collaborate. You can just call me the contributor. Join the exceptional 5% that will watch this video to the end because you're very special people and you're rare. Welcome on board. Let's learn to grow rich together.
Come to my daily insights into my daily quotes with my ace, where I give you a longer, deeper insight into my daily quotes for deeper secrets for your accelerated result. And today's quote says, sacrifice is the currency of success. Don't pray for success without sacrifice. Every success without sacrifice is either borrowed or stolen. Yes, you heard that right. Sometimes many of us want the easy life and to get things. But in life, you get things by paying for things. If you want this bike, you pay for this bike, and this bike has a price. If an iPhone is sold for $1,000 and you go buy an iPhone for $1, that iPhone is either a bad iPhone, a stolen iPhone, or a borrowed iPhone. So that's how it is. The currency for paying for the price of success is the price of sacrifice. And bigger success come with bigger price tag or bigger sacrifice. And any success in the world you can achieve without paying the price of sacrifice is either a borrowed success, which is circumstantial success. Like you can circumstantially walk into a car and think it's your car, meanwhile it's another person's car, and start using the car, and the day the real owner comes for the car, the owner will pick it up from you, so it was a borrowed car. Or you can take it by pretense or illegally, you stole the car. The day they will catch you, they will not only take back the car, but they will get you behind the bar and take back part of your life or your time. So sacrifice is the currency that buys you all success. And the difference between successful people and failures is that successful people see sacrifice as a delightful exchange for success, while poor people see sacrifice as suffering or punishment. When you walk into a departmental store and you see the price tag on a product, successful people see the price tag as what separates them that are worthy of the product from those that are not worthy of the product. And that's why rich people would like luxury items, because the high price separates how many people can afford that luxury. And when they pay that high price, they feel special because they feel rare, that most people cannot afford this. That's how special you feel when you are making dire sacrifices for success. If another person has to be taken to school with his father's car, your father does not have a car, you have to pay the sacrifice of walking to school. You see yourself as a better person than the person driven to school, because that higher price you are paying makes you rare. There are very rare people that can walk 10 kilometers to school every day. So what makes you think it's suffering is when you don't see it as a price to pay for success. That price you're paying and that sacrifice you're making will reward you tomorrow. And when rich people and successful people learn this lesson, they go out and make more sacrifices. That is what made someone like me that has done 12 years in oil and gas to still do 3 years of apprenticeship in real estate. That's why we still do the sacrifice of reading, and that's why I'm making the sacrifice of doing this video for you, because we know that's what it takes to be successful. And there are 6 areas you need to make a sacrifice and 6 things you need to sacrifice to make your life massively successful. The first sacrifice is the sacrifice of thoughts. Many people fail in life because they don't think before they do, and they don't pay the sacrifice of thinking it through before they start. The difference between some failures and successful people is that successful people think and plan and think through before they act through. Most failures just act without thinking. Successful people think before they speak. Most failures just speak without thinking. You must pay the sacrifice of putting your thought into it. Thoughtful things are more gainful things than thoughtless things, and thoughtful actions are more valuable than thoughtless actions. So pay the price and put thought into everything you do. Put thought into your life. Put thought into your business. Put thought into whatever you do. And thoughtful people are said to live life by design or live life deliberately, and their life is more valuable. So put some thought into that thing you want to do before you do it. Put enough thought in your life and business. The second sacrifice you need to pay is the sacrifice of time. The 2 words that define wealth is delayed gratification. The 2 words that define poverty is instant gratification. Poor people want to get it today. Rich people want to get it tomorrow. And what you get today is a seed, and poor people eat their seed. What you get tomorrow is a harvest, and rich people sow their seed and get the harvest sometime in the future multiplied. That sacrifice of time is what it takes to separate the great from the nobodies. Somebody that has put this in perspective is Michael Phelps, that won 12 Olympic gold in one Olympic by putting 12 years of preparation in time to prepare for the Olympics. And one of the quotes by one of the greatest presidents of America that puts it in perspective is Abraham Lincoln said, "If I'm given 8 hours to cut down a tree, I'll spend the first 6 hours sharpening my axe." So put time into preparation, time into learning, time into building your skills, and time into making yourself better for your success tomorrow, and sacrifice that sacrifice of time for your life to be great. The third sacrifice you need to make for you to become great is the sacrifice of energy. Energy is money, and money is energy. The first thing you convert to money before you can convert money to money is energy. Poor people convert their energy to money and eat that money. Wealthy people convert their energy to money and sow that money to make more money until they can make infinite amount of money, and than they can eat, and they start eating the money, and the money is making more money for them they can eat, and they are wealthy. So the first thing that make you money is energy. Most people are stopped because they think it takes money to make money. It takes energy to make money. So you have to sow that energy of starting something today. Sacrifice this energy of starting from the bottom, the energy of doing your numbers, the energy of working hard to convert your hard work to seed money, and turn your seed money to investment to make you wealthy. So you must sacrifice energy for your life to be exceptional. And one of the basic energetic seed needed for an exceptional life is the energy of exercise. If you don't put in enough energy to exercise your body, you won't gain enough energy to have a strong body that can give out enough energy. So the sacrifice of exercising in energy increases the energy you can harvest for energy to turn to money, and turn your money to wealth. So the fourth place you need to now sacrifice after you have turned your energy to money is a sacrifice of money. You must sacrifice money to make money. And when I say sacrifice, yes, money that will be wasted. I have never seen somebody that is an investor that chose one vehicle, started investing, and has never lost money. You must sacrifice to take risk with your money and lose money before you can now find the safety, least risky investment to invest your money. Why many people are poor is because they don't want to lose their money in investment. Why many people are rich is because they are willing to sacrifice 1 or 2 losses of money for them to get the one sure vehicle that is simple, sustainable, and secured, for them to now run that investment and multiply it. Warren Buffett didn't get into stocks and started making money. He lost enough money to teach him the secret behind stock and portfolio investment and how to buy businesses before he now stopped losing money and started using that money for businesses. Every businessman and successful man has lost money and sacrificed money somewhere. So you must sacrifice your money in failed investment and keep going until you get the real investment that will multiply you money exponentially. The fifth thing you need to sacrifice is you need to sacrifice the sacrifice of focus. I either call it the sacrifice of focus or the sacrifice of other things. In economics, one of the greatest costs that most people don't talk about in this 21st century of limitless options is opportunity cost. When you buy this bike, the opportunity cost of your money is the other things you would have used that money to buy that you did not buy. So when you focus on building your skills, that money for building your skills, you would have used it to get a girlfriend. You would have used it to buy a smartwatch. You would have used it to buy a good phone. You would have used it to furnish your house. There are so many options that you are sacrificing because you are focused on building your business. So the sacrifice I am making, ask some people around me that know the mayor of housing. They'll tell you he doesn't pick calls, he doesn't come for some things, he doesn't invest in some things. The sacrifice of my making it big in real estate is that I will not do any other business until I'm successful, because focus means follow one course until successful. So that one course I'll follow until successful. Until I'm successful in real estate, I cannot do oil business. There might be an opportunity that would have made $1 billion in oil business. I have to sacrifice that opportunity for me to make it in real estate. There might be an opportunity of a woman that will take my time that I cannot give her that time because I have to put the time in real estate. There might be an opportunity in comedy, like I failed in comedy. For me to make it big in comedy, I have to sacrifice comedy for me to make it in real estate. So the greatest sacrifice is a sacrifice of other good things you are going to sacrifice so that you can focus on your one good thing. Because focus is not about saying yes to one thing. Focus is about saying no to 99 other things so that you can say yes to the one thing. And the last sacrifice you will need to make is the sacrifice of pleasure. This is a huge one, especially for this generation. Everybody wants immediate pleasure. Everybody wants to earn their salary and go to the club and do dorime and flex. Everybody wants to go to parties. Everybody wants to travel the world. But you need to work for a number of years to grow your wealth till when you can now enjoy the pleasure. You need to sow the pleasure to the future, which is that deferred gratification. You defer your pleasure for tomorrow. I would have loved to do a lot of things that are pleasurable today, but because of my business I'm building, I have to sacrifice them to build my business. Bill Gates said something that when he was starting Microsoft, all he did was code, eat, sleep, and he was sleeping in the office. He sacrificed the pleasure of going to parties, pleasure of traveling the world, and the pleasure of doing a lot of things. But when he made his billions, he can now party 365 days a year, can now travel the world 365 years a year, because all those pleasure he sacrificed to build his business, the business buys back that pleasure for you multiple times. So sacrifice is the currency of success. Don't ever pray or get excited for success without sacrifice. Every success without sacrifice is either borrowed or stolen. Don't borrow success. Don't steal success. You must pay the price of sacrifice for you to keep the prize of success. And if you want to see how you can fight for your success without fighting physically, click on the video above and I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, Lele, it is super duper amazing that you found my content valuable enough for you to watch till the end. Only 5% of exceptional people do that. You're exceptional and I deeply love and appreciate you. Hey, Lele, don't just watch to learn, watch to take action. And the first action is subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our daily value action. Remember, only doers are winners.